um, next to that is this dresser. I'm 71 years old. I've been packing this god-awful, ugly, annoying dresser around since I was, I want to say, 16. It's god-awful. It was my grandmother's. It might have been no, I'm pretty sure I've had this my whole life. And the drawers don't pull out easily. They're heavy. And I have a bunch of, it's ugly. And I have a bunch of supplies, just shit. I don't know where else to put it. I make collage papers and stuff. Or, yeah. And I have a bunch of those in one of the drawers with some frames. More frames. And, sorry, I'm just thinking about how stupid it is. And then in the very bottom drawer, I have, one time I thought I was going to do, I'm nuts. I swear I'm not a hoarder, but I'm borderline. I was going to do felt stuff. I don't remember what I was going to do, but I had to have every color. So I have a stack of different colored felt pieces that are, they're great. When you need a piece of felt, just call me. So I have those. And then when I was doing mosaics, oh God, I'm such an idiot. I used to put holographic paper on top of the substrate, and then I would put clear glass over it. It was really cool. It made some really cool effects. And so I did that maybe 5 times ever. I have a bag, like an old plastic grocery bag that's full of papers that I bought whenever I'd go to Joann's or Michael's or something. I'd have to go look at the papers. And it was like, ooh, that was a pretty one. Ooh, I might use that. They're only $1 or $2 or whatever. And so I bought, I have a bunch of those papers that I just can't part with. Even though I don't do mosaics, I don't have any glass anymore. I got rid of all that. And all I do is paint. And so that whole drawer is full of that kind of stuff and some styrofoam balls, I think. But then I also keep that because I have my little theater thing, and we might use those to make some prop or something. So I have these weird styrofoam pieces, these big things that were things were packed in. I've saved those because sometimes they make we have to make a fake award or something, and so those work for that kind of thing. So I have all this weird shit that I hate that dresser. I'd like to burn that dresser. That would be kind of fun. Kind of like a letting go, a ritual. And then in the top drawer, it's full of, everything just gets thrown in. It's kind of the junk drawer, but it has, during COVID, I found one of those little styrofoam paintbrush things that have just like a furry thing on them, and you just, I don't know, you just paint with them. Well, I had one of those, and I used it when I was learning to do abstract painting, and I used it, and I thought, ooh, this is cool, but I couldn't go to the store because, of COVID, we're locked down. So I ordered, I had to order them. It came with 10 of them. And I ended up not liking them. So I have 10 of those. And so those are crammed in that drawer. And there's just a bunch of little canvases, which are kind of cool. I never use. Oh my God. This is really therapeutic. It's making me realize how ridiculous this is. And then I have a problem. I have stuff. I can get rid of stuff. I can get rid of some of this stuff. I mean, maybe. Oh my God. So I was thinking what I need to do, what I want to do is, a few months ago, I did it here in my bedroom. I had all these, I don't know, I had those shelves. One of those shelves was in here holding a bunch of crap. So now it's holding a bunch of crap out in my studio. But there's my worthless dresser. But see those shelves back there? Those are metal. But I put them together, and they were kind of a pain in the ass, but they're great. They work really well. And so I thought, well, God, I could put those in there, and then I wouldn't have to look at it. I could still have all 10 of those things. I took a gummy. Anyway, I could keep all that stuff in those. Actually, I think I could probably just do it all, throw half of that shit away, and just get it all in one and have some room in my studio to spread some stuff out. Oh, my studio is just overrun. I'm an art hoarder. I have a problem. Oh, God. What's wrong with me? I like to do too many things. That's part of the problem. Well, tomorrow I might have to take a look at some of that stuff in those drawers.